Hey guys and gals, this is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the wait, hold on. Let me minimize that. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? You guys should be able to see my screen now. Hope everybody's having a great trading session. This just came out. Hold on. So hold on. Sorry guys. Pelosi's speaking on Bloomberg right now, so hey, everybody's looking forward to a possible deal, and that has got the dollar a little weaker. I want to show you actually some pretty key developments are happening right now. And I'm focused right now on the euro dollar long. I actually tweeted it, and if you guys are you guys are probably aware that I'm long this already. For those of you listening in live, the pattern in play went out and this morning, and I'm bullish, just kind of holding it right now. And I think we're just working off some intraday overbought conditions. And as long as a trade deal goes through, let me remove this. As long as a trade deal goes through, the dollar should continue to stay weak. But look at what happened with the dollar Canadian. I was long this yesterday, like right around here. I picked it up around the 60s. I sold it this morning, like right here. And I mean, it wasn't like 10 minutes after I sold it where it just started just dumping. It just started free falling, right? And so when it went into free fall, I was like, holy crap, I'm glad I got out of that thing. But yeah, the risk is that if we get this, COVID relief, which it looks like it's going to happen, the dollar should continue to weaken. And look at the dollar index. I mean, we are just really just sitting here on support. A breakthrough this support, we're probably going to revisit the 92.50, maybe the 92, which puts the euro up at 119, 120. But think about where other currencies go. Like look at the US dollar Mexican peso. I mean, this one. Wait, so she said by the end of the day today, something has to happen. Oh, we're starting to write the bill now, is what she said. So, I mean, that's positive news, guys. I mean, it is. And at this stage in the game, we have to imagine that. Oops, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to trade here too. I just bought a little bit more euro dollar. And I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to sell my euro Aussie. Which I did. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just closed out my euro Aussie. I'm going to close it. I got to close the pattern in place. So you guys got to bear with me. Sorry. It's just all she's speaking and it's happening. And okay. I don't want to get stuck in the crossfire here. Oh, bear with me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm long some euro. Just want to make sure I stay long, and that's fine. Okay. But I was gonna say you gotta watch this dollar Mexican peso, man. If we come sliding through these lows here, it's gonna be quite bearish. I mean, think about like where we've gone and where we've been. There's a good chance here. I haven't shorted it yet. I'm thinking about it though. I don't even know where we could go. I guess we have to think that, you know, there's the risk of a move back down towards these levels. So let's pull this up here real fast. The 78% retracement comes in at 20. I mean, that all seems very, very, to me, very possible. And it's trading pretty heavy here.
Deputy Chief Medical Officer Van Tam says they may have to push the brake pedal a little harder to get borrowers under control.
So I just got out of the Euro Aussie, like right at these levels. Now let me explain something to you guys. I am bullish overall the Euro Aussie. I am. I'd like to buy it on a dip back down to 166, which we may get. Hold on, I'm trying to adjust some things. Sorry, guys. It's as this is happening, it's like, oh, it's like nonstop. Like I just want a little bit of. I want to be able to speak. But I have to make these adjustments, you know, right now. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm bullish to the Euro Aussie, but what I'd like to see is I'd like to see a dip in the Euro Aussie a little bit. What does that mean here? If we get a little dip in the Euro Aussie, that means the Aussie dollar. I mean, look at the Aussie. Look what we respected today. That's a huge hold of the 70, 30, 70 cent level. That's huge. If this dollar weakens, I mean, think about where the Canadian's going. Think where the Aussie could revisit 72 cents, right? We could have the, I didn't even see how that pattern in play do. All right. I mean, it's not bad for a day. You know, I took my profits off the table. It was good. But if the Aussie bounces back to like 72 cents, you know, that could be what, you know, is the catalyst that drives the Euro Aussie back down towards 166, the breakout point. I do believe that this one, let me go back to the Euro Aussie here. This 166 is going to be huge. The 200-day moving average is at 166.40. So I'm actually going to adjust that a little bit. I want to try to buy it just around the 200-day moving average on a dip if we can get it. So I've just made the adjustments. I've got orders out now to pick it up, you know, on a dip. Hopefully I can get that. But Pelosi says today is deadline to have deal terms on the table. That's not it. Pelosi says differences still remain on liability provisions. Differences still remain on state and local aid. And I mean, this is a big deal. This is a big point they're trying to get through. Okay. So anyway, to me, it looks like a deal is going to get done. And so you got to prepare for that. And what does that mean? Dollar weakness. I mean, that's what it means. And I'm going to go back to this Euro chart really quick. And it's something that I talked about earlier today. These are big moves that are just contained. Like you're not seeing big pullbacks. I mean, look, like if you look at this last move in the Euro, you know, it wasn't even a 50% retracement. Okay. You look at the previous move, pullback is a 38% retracement. You know, so the retracements are shallow, which means whenever you get a shallow retracement, it means the next move is probably in the same, you know, trend that it was going. So in this case, the trend in the euro dollar should take us at least to 120, maybe a retest, and quite possibly even above. All right. And you got to think about that and how that, you know, how that is going to translate into dollars. You know, the dollar itself, like I look at the, you know, US dollar Mexican peso. I mean, this dollar Mexican peso looks like it can trade down to at least 20.50, maybe even lower. You go over to the dollar Canadian. The dollar Canadian looks like we want to trade. I mean, we trade through 130. God, this thing's just the bottom's gonna fall out of it. I mean, look at there's like nothing below here. Things could really get loosey goosey, you know, with you know, dollar weakness. And I mean, you think about, like, here's the dollar index. The dollar index can never take out this 94.5. So hold on, let me draw this. Let's delete all this. I'm going to redraw everything here. So here's your dollar, right? I mean, it's heavy. Guess that we couldn't even take this out. It's I mean, the dollar looks like it might, you know, really have a bad day. Now, if you think about, like, where does that put the Kiwi? The Kiwi, you know, this head and shoulder, there's probably a lot of people leaning on the New Zealand dollar right now. They could get squeezed. Aussie dollar holding 70 cents, they could get squeezed. Dollar Canadian, yeah, I mean, we go through 131 and then 130. Oh gosh, you know, it's going to be some serious, you know, selling coming in. We talked about the dollar Mexican peso. I'm never so sure about the Swiss, but I mean, technically, the Swiss held where it needed to hold. I mean, you think about this multi-year trend line break, it held the underside of it. So I mean, that looks bearish. US dollar, Norwegian krona. This could play catch up to the Canadian. You know, we could trade back down here to 880 pretty easily. So and the dollar yen does its own thing. So and I don't know if I'd really want to short the dollar yen, knowing that stocks are probably going higher, right? So anyway, just some things to think about. Hold on really fast. Sorry, guys, that everything was moving when this is all happening. When you know, everything's moving while we have this. I'm trying to trade a little bit, you know. But let's see, a couple questions that came out. And by the way, gold should rally too. Alexandra says, "Hey Blake and all, hey." That's probably one that I'm not long, but maybe I should be long some gold here. Because if gold breaks 1920, you know, we're heading back to 2000, 1980, 2000. I mean, just, you know, with the broad-based dollar weakness, it seems like it, right? Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well with the euro. At least, you know, maybe you're trading some of these other pairs too. But yeah, the euro continues to stay on my radar. I think the euro is in breakout territory. As long as we stay above 118, we get back below 118, and then I'm not going to be so sure about the euro, right? That's going to be it. All right. Anyway, hey, thank you for all your continued support. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you guys good luck. I'll be in the chat rooms, and I'll be seeing you on base tomorrow for sure. All right. Talk to you guys later. Oh, Dimitri said, "Hey Blake, don't you think a deal is priced in to some extent?" You know, not. And let me finish up with. I don't think so. A lot of people I've been reading just don't believe a deal is going to go through. So I don't know. I think we could have one last hoo-yah before the election. You know, we might get this. You know, rally into new highs going into the next couple of weeks. And then here we are, election time, we're trading right here. And then, you know, the market makes a bigger move based on election results. Maybe Trump, you know, wins, and then, you know, we unwind all this stuff. Who knows? But I wouldn't want to stand in front of it. And let me just put it this way. As long as the S&P is above, you know, this 3,400 level, no reason to be short. No reason to think that anything's priced in. And if we reverse course and they announce a deal and then we drop through 3,400, then you have to be on the short side of risk. I will be. All right. Okay, guys, have a great one. I'm out of here now. All right. Thanks. Bye.